Double Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, baby, it's Deontay Wilder news, and Deontay Wilder stops Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz in round 7 with a spectacular highlight reel knockout. Another highlight reel knockout. It's starting to be some, all-time great stuff going on here in terms of how many knockouts. You continue to knock people out, right? Only one has survived, and he was on the ground. It's starting to get ridiculous. Now, this fight here was a good fight. You know, when you're a Wilder, let's say a Wilder fan, like I am, he won my appreciation, respect, or earned. I won. Anybody win it, nothing, but has earned that over the years, right? And for fighting Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz to try to become undisputed, those kind of things. At some point, you're like, hey, man, this dude, something's up with this dude. And then he's also knocking people out all the time. But at the same time, Louis Ortiz is a guy that obviously, I talk about all the time. I call him the Candy Man, and people don't want to fight him. I do probably more Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz video than anybody because it's like Guillermo Rigondeaux and others, who just people ignore and don't have to fight. And I told you it's a coincidence that top 15 heavyweights haven't fought this guy, right? You've seen it in this fight. So I'm thinking, what's the best case scenario for me? Because I would like Wilder to win, of course, right? But, Ortiz to come out pretty much unscathed in terms of not being hurt or something, right? That's what the perfect scenario for me personally, right? And that's exactly what happened. Ortiz got knocked out for sure, there's no doubt about it, but he seems to be okay, right? And okay enough to where let's see somebody else do that. This is a test to what Deontay Wilder says all the time. You have to be perfect for 12 rounds. You have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I have to be perfect for 1 or 2 seconds. All right? And in this fight, it's a perfect thing. Wilder was probably behind a couple of rounds. He's using his patience. What I personally was saying, I wouldn't care if Wilder stayed on the outside and try to outpoint the guy from now on, especially with Tyson Fury in existence. Right? Tyson Fury ain't knocking nobody out. So you stay out there and try to outpoint him, use your jab more. But he tried to use jab a few times, but I saw he was continuously trying to do a left hook to the body. I don't know what his plan was with that, but that was the only thing. And Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, just like the first fight, you go back to those videos, what I was saying about why he's so dangerous is, we know when Wilder has somebody hurt, he'll run up on him, right? In that first fight, every time there was a hard left coming back, a counter left, and Ortiz is ready using that already in this fight, in the second fight. Counter left. It's coming, right? And I was watching Wilder's defense is getting better too, right? We know he got a chin, but his defense, he get the earmuff up and, boom, get out of there. When you're tall and lanky, everything looks like it's something happening when you move your feet and move out of the way, right? But Wilder showed a lot in this fight by being patient. I'm don't worry, I might be behind this round, or if he swings, the crowd might go ooh and ah, because people know how dangerous he is. But once he landed, you set him up, 1, 2, straight right hand, no windmilling. What we say, I told you, that's when the person is hurt. This is an absolute perfect scenario for Deontay Wilder and Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz and their families and the heavyweight division, right? And Wilder fans who are going to be able to talk some smack for a while, because I probably will, just not in this video. This video here is just to let you know he done stopped another guy, stopped Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, and I'm going to tell you, I am not going to front. Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, this fight had me more nervous than most fights, right? And, of course, I told you guys before, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, those who want to fight him, you get nervous. If it was Bermane Stiverne or Dominique Breazeale or whoever, fighters who want to fight him, that you knew wanted to fight him, you're fearful of them. But they all got flatlined. Stiverne, highlight reel. Breazeale, highlight reel. Ortiz now, highlight reel. You've seen his eyes when he got knocked down. Ortiz is totally confident, sovereign, He understands what he's doing. He's extremely crafty. If people are not paying attention exactly to what's going on, the guy is awesome. And congratulations to Deontay Wilder for KOing this man, right, for a second time. But I hope that someone else gives Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz a shot, and we can measure him and see if anybody else can do that. And probably soon, while he's fit. Let's see if somebody else will say, well, you know, I'll knock you out too, better than Deontay Wilder. Let's see if somebody does that. Now, the bad news about this is, let me tell you, Anthony Joshua ain't fighting him. Somebody else might, but he's not fighting him. Because at the end of the day, you know, some fighters, the only one like Tyson Fury would think, well, I could probably go out there and outpoint him again for 12 rounds. Tyson Fury can think that, right? He can at least think that, right? He knows it's gonna be hard because I had problems with Arnold Wilder, man. You know, he knows it's gonna be hard, but he could possibly do that. I don't think a lot of people think they can go in there and outpoint him, and then they're gonna get hit by that right hand. So you know, this sends some shockwaves through the heavyweight division what Deontay Wilder has done. I just think it's ridiculous. There's no superlatives that I can come up with for Deontay Wilder. You guys know how I feel about it. The man's life, boxing life, is worthy of a movie and a damn good one. Now, because of this knockout, the damn movie got to be even longer. Nova Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.